I got sick again. This is not new. This happens every year. But I'll deal with it. It's winter time. You can hear me breathing. It's asthma season, at least for me it is. Asthma, a chronic blocking of the airways. Mine gets triggered especially in winter time. So you can imagine everybody breathes through a straw, right? Well, my straw is typically already inflamed. And then during winter time, when the weather gets colder and more humid over here in the Netherlands, well, instead of having just a straw, it's like somebody is actually pinching that straw, and the inflammation gets worse. And the past 3 weeks, it's been so bad that I have been bedridden for most of the 3 weeks. And in the end, my doctor gave me some prednisolone to help my body fight the inflammation. And this is actually my first day out again, and I'm just on a 10-minute walk in the woods, enjoying a little bit of sunlight. And I'm already tired. So today is not about cycling. It's not about big plans. It's not about long hours on the bike. It's me dealing with the fact that I have this setback every year. And that's all the work that I have been doing in the past months. I wouldn't say have been for nothing, because I really enjoyed it. But I'm basically back to square one again when it comes to training for my big goal. And I definitely don't want to make this into a woe is me type of video or message. First of all, because I know that there are so many people that have it way worse than me, and for me this is just a typical yearly setback. To be honest, I think I can name at least 10, 15, 20 people in my direct cycling vicinity, cycling mates, friends, family, that have been dealing with illness, chronic illness, injuries, mental setbacks, physical setbacks. And it is part of life, isn't it? I mean, we all get kicked around, kicked about every now and then. So it's more how you deal with it, I guess. That is, well, basically life, isn't it? Oh, I'm jealous of those gentlemen. Okay. It is a beautiful morning though. It's a little bit humid, but as long as I don't strain myself too much, I should be fine. Just going for a little walk. My biggest trick of dealing with the setback mentally, because I do know this is a yearly thing, right? It's chronic. So I basically have this coming back to ground zero every year. But can you guys see me actually, or am I too much in the dark? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the mental aspect. I'm getting good at this stuff mentally. I think my biggest trick and way to keep the good spirits up is I have come to the conclusion I've come to the conclusion that I am somewhat of a comeback champion. I also frame myself in my mind that way. I don't mind coming back from this. It's part of life. It's part of the yearly circle, the yearly cycle. And dealing with this and, falling down 7, getting back up 8 times. That's also where I see myself being good at. I can push through this stuff. It's no biggie. Can I ask you guys how you do it? How you deal with setbacks, both physically and mentally? like I said, mentally I just frame myself as being the comeback kid. And even though it would be, much more fun to keep my fitness and just grow, but that's just not realistic with my, with the asthma. But I know that I'm just not unique in this type of stuff. Everybody deals with something, and if you don't, you're one of the lucky few. So, how do you guys do it? Is there any tricks? Anything you tell yourself mentally, or things that you do physically? Is there anybody here, by the way, who has asthma as well, that flames up in winter time? If you have any tips for me, I'm trying to be better, but I've come to the realization that even though I have tried, and I'm still trying so many different medications for it, part of my life will always be with having messed up lungs. I believe I'm rambling, my brain is all over the place, but maybe a bit more if you guys are interested about my asthma. So it's basically an inflammation, a blocking of the airways of the respiratory system throughout the year, but mine gets extra bad in wintertime when it's cold and humid. So together with my doctor, I've been trying different forms of medication and also different things in wintertime to deal with it. And actually, to be honest, I think this one is on me, because 3 weeks ago, just before I got really sick, I did a 100-kilometer outdoor ride in the cold, and I think that pushed me over the edge of what my body could handle, and it just gave too big of an opening to the inflammation and maybe the bacteria or virus that was already in me to grab a hold and fight my immune system and wreak havoc. So another lesson learned, I have to be really careful in the cold. Also maybe wear something in front of my nose and mouth when I go out riding. And also today I'm wearing a heated gilet, something that I recently got just to keep me warm, because also I can just feel my lungs constantly. And I know you actually can't feel your lungs, there are not many nerves in there, but I can feel the little muscles that keep my lungs going. They're always a little bit on edge, working hard, so the heated vest keeps me warm, and it's also really soothing for all my muscles in my upper chest and in my back. So I really like wearing it, and I have it on even indoors on full blast at the moment, because it just feels good. It feels like a warm hug. I'm gonna head back now. I've walked for about 10 minutes or so, I guess. So time to head into the direction of the sun and back to my car again. Although I'm a little bit out of breath, it does feel good to just be outside and talk to you guys and feel a little bit human again. Coming back to that whole mental thing, being the comeback king, crowning myself the comeback king. Physically, I can't wait to be back on the bike, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to it. I have so many cool things that I want to do again this year. For example, the ultra that I'm gonna do in Spain, called El Piri. But leading up to that, man, so many fun things I want to do. Go back to the Ardennes, do a self-organized ultra, do a couple overnighters, and just play around with my bike basically. Look at this beautiful light. And as you can see in the distance, there's a gentleman running. I don't want to call it jogging, because he's flying. Oh, and this is maybe also something as a tip, or something that I picked up when it comes to the mental aspect of dealing with illness or coming back. Don't compare yourself to others. I say this a lot. I enjoy cycling, but I'm really bad at it, and that is very apparent when I go riding with others. I'm always the last one in the bunch, basically, uh, and I can deal with that. I don't mind. I don't have a really big ego, but just in case that is something that triggers you, I would recommend riding on your own more, or doing physical stuff on your own and be your own measuring tape, if you will. You guys want to hear something stupid? I bought this drone last year. I've used it 3 or 4 times, but I just can't be bothered because it always takes me out of my cycling, riding joy. You know, you have to stop, you have to let this thing up in the air. And I thought I would bring it today because it is a beautiful day and super sunny, and you know, you can see a little bit of fog above the fields there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is beautiful, and it would be cool to have some drone shots. But I actually forgot how to turn the damn thing on. Yeah, I think I have to press this button twice or something. Yeah, but that's not it. And was it one long press and one short? No. God damn it. Ah, I found it. It's on. Yeah, let me play around with the drone a bit, but I'll go into that field because there are runners and cyclists on this path, and I don't want to hit somebody in the head with the drone. Well, here are some cool drone shots, guys, I hope. It's actually fun to play around with the drone if you have time for it, or if you make time for it. I should bring it along for bike rides more often, I guess. I'm also laughing because this is like maybe a 10-minute walk, maybe 15, with breaks in between, talking to you guys and playing with the drone, and I can just feel the energy leaving my body. It's gonna be a while before I get back, but that's okay. I will get back. I'll deal with this, like every year. Like I hope you are dealing with your stuff. I know everybody has something. Let me know in the comments. Not particularly what you have, of course, but I'm very interested in learning how you guys deal with it, because I know everybody has their setbacks. Get punched in the you know what every now and then by life. Let me know. Hey, thanks for listening to this old man waffling. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.